Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vardiol. It's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The unmistakable Daniel Van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience. In with a header! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that has been knocked clear. Nicely aimed pass. Van der Vaart. And the keeper's got it again. Well, there's the clearance. He's played him through. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. And that's a throw-in. And that's another throw. Burn. And it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for options for movement.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham has a go!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van der Vaart. Bellingham. Played back in. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Bellingham cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Spezia lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spezia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
The attendance for
Costa
this match
Curta.
was 80,113.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Rummenigge! And now they can clear their lines.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Neymar. Oh, a delicate chip through. And through to the goalkeeper. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Spezia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Spread neatly. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Shevchenko. Number 5, Messi. Number 14, Neymar. Number 10, Zakaria. Number 15, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 18,
Tries to get it clear.
Mbappe. Number 7, San Maximin.
And he's there to retrieve it. Backward it goes.
Number 24, Onana.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Ibrahima Konate. Substitution in progress.
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's tidy.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So just time. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And they've got rid. And it's Maradona. Nunez! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona. Pedri. Nunez. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Plays a delicate ball. Now it's Maradona. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Long ball looking to counter. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Van Bouten.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos, and he's in on goal. Mbappe.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Gently done. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Spezia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Neymar, and he was quick to react. Brighton are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness. Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. That is a great ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Neymar.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Speculative strike.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's burst through.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And it's Maradona. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Well,
for
after
our
all of that... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. If you're just joining us, we are already... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Van Basten. And they can counter here. He's through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's gone looking for safety. Guti. He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Messi. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Spezia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Works it forward. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Maradona! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van Basten. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Done delicately. Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. A real chance if he can get through. Guti. And it's Guti. And it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Can he put it away? Oh, denied brilliantly. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Spezia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Spezia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. That's good play. Messi's cross. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Spezia are back in business! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Spezia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, that's been intercepted. Bayer gets it clear. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a sweet ball that. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution in progress.
Spezia can make their change now with a break in play. Vieira. He's looking for the runner here. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chouameni. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's out for a goal kick. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And already we're underway here. Oh, what has happened here? And a goal kick. Fires from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found him in space. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Van Bouten. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chooses to go back. Saint-Maximin. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's out for a goal kick. So we're still where we started right now. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's beautifully weighted. Alisson is there to clear. Messi. Mosquera cuts out the pass. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Rummenigge. Saint-Maximin. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Batistuta. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Van Dijk gets it away.
2 added minutes have
Costa
been
Curta.
indicated.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, there's a probing ball. He can run onto that. Alisson gets it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. And he's running through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that was never going to make it. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Played with speed from back to front. That is good alertness. That's good vision. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's had a shot! And again! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Rummenigge! Spezia! Goal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Senegal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's surging through. Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players
got a shot away.
Been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
The second half then, just getting going.
Number 13, Erling Haaland.
Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming. Van Dijk. Spezia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Struck first time! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pedri. Spread it left. That's a nicely measured pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Costa Curta picks it up out wide. And here's Messi. Heads it! Spezia! Goal! And again they hit the front.
Spezia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Costa Curta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Senegal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Spezia still have the cards to affect this game. Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Senegal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Messi.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 14, Neymar. Number 15, Van Dijk. Number 10, Zakaria. Coming on the field, number 4.
That's a quick free kick.
Hichan. Number 7, San Maximin. Number 11, Ibrahima Konate. Number 24, Onana.
Pedri. Otto purring through the gears. Byrne defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played. Van Bouten gets it clear.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Corner it is.
Substitution.
Senegal have their second corner now. Spezia are looking to go forward now.
Substitution in progress.
Senegal making another change here. Fernando Torres coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. He is through here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Spezia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Senegal making consecutive changes here. Vinicius Junior getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Minutes has been indicated.
Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he thumps it clear. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame any... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. And already we're underway here. To Roberto, and he's managed to get free. Now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Spezia have got it back, and they'll have another go. He can run onto that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
To Roberto, played into the middle. Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Now it's Neymar. There's no flag. Oh, it's Neymar! Spezia! Goal! Spezia take the lead. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Colo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Cafu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. To Roberto. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's had a hit. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's picked his way through. Chance! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Mbappe is on his own. And they're quick to get it back. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Maradona. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into it.
Tries a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spezia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. So much time and space here. Has a go! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Has a look and has a go. Spezia with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Byrne makes the interception. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Adams. And here's Batistuta. He's got a side of goal.
The attendance for this
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Colo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Neymar. Spezia are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
substitution.
Colo have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He has found the way through. Big header! Yes! And surely that settles it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spezia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's their first effort on goal.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta cuts it out. Messi. Pedri. He's got away.
Pedri really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Spezia still without a single shot on target. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance to finish. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Burn. Neymar. That is lovely. Neymar stood his ground strongly. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Pedri. He's had a hit! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice physical challenge. Pass is just off target. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got the shot away! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Spezia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds.
Oh, what's he done? Picked out brilliantly.
The attendance
And
for
here
this
comes the
match was
corner.
72,306.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi powering forward here. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. So what can they make of this? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Spezia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Messi. Number 14, Neymar.
Now it's
Number
Hwang Hee-chan.
10, Zakaria. Coming on the field, number 4, Hwang Hee-chan.
Konate cuts out the pass.
Number 24, Onana. Substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Vieira. Haaland, there's the hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, nice touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now here's the delivery. Punched away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a go! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it. Oh. And that's that. Spezia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. He's found big chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. He's free. Chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Spezia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Neymar! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. So it is still 0-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Keeper's ball. Costa Curta. Costa Curta gets a good foot in there. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Van Bouten. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. And through to the goalkeeper. Vieira. And here's Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe tries to thread one through. Neymar. It's a goal kick. Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball. He's had it taken off him. And it's Vieira. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Spezia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, David Villa.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8, Serginho. Number 27,
Oh, super find.
Vinicius Junior.
Can he finish?
On the field, number 11.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Darwin Núñez. Number
Corner
17,
number 2 then.
Yamal. Number 22, Ribery. Substitution in progress.
Vieira clears it away. Spezia have the chance to go the other way.
20,987.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spezia have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny...
Just the keeper to beat!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. He's gone forward. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta and Batistuta! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Delivers with whip.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's there to retrieve it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong. Batistuta.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in, and he's in on goal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Neymar claiming the man of... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And already we're underway here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Luis Suarez. A real chance if he can get through. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Deco! Deco! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Deco. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's out for a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and shine he can produce, or sheer bloody-mindedness at times. He'll relish a duel or two with that defence, looking for anything he can to feed on.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Deco. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Saka. Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spezia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Owen, brilliantly cut out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neatly clipped into space, and he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Owen. Now it's Saka. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And The action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Vieira.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Deco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
113.
And here's Messi. Tries to get it clear. Costa Curta. Zakaria. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plays it in low. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's been picked out. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 18, Mbappe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Thinks one through. Time and again they are repelled. Owen, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Adams gets a foot in here. Spezia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Luis Suarez. Owen. And he's had a hit. Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Two up and threatening to pull clear. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's played him through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.